week 3
Yeah.
of camp. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good. It sounds very long when you say it like that, but we've been given plenty of off time. We've just had the weekend off, so we've got a good balance going and everything's going in the right direction.
It's such a long time since you played a game. The season finished, a month ago. How is it to be sort of match sharp, considering you're coming up to such a major tournament?
Yeah, well, I think that's what these friendlies that we've got ahead are going to put us in good shape. There's no point in being fully fit now and then dying out in the tournament. So, yeah, I'd be a bit nervous playing our first 90 minutes or starting our first game this week. There'll be a few rusty passes and a few rusty knees and things like that, but that's all part and parcel of the preparation. We know that we're doing the right things at the right times, to get us firing at the tournament.
You said the word nervous. How is everyone feeling? So obviously in 48 hours we'll know the 23 players who are going to be selected for the Euros. So how is everyone feeling in camp?
Do you know what? It's a brilliant atmosphere considering, there's going to be people who are missing out on a major tournament, but all the girls, I mean, you can watch training, everyone puts in 100%. The level of training is really high. I wouldn't want to be Serena picking the squad, that's for sure, because it'll be a difficult decision, I can imagine. But yeah, everybody's putting a lot of hard work into training, and I think any 23 out of the girls who are here could go and put on a good job for England.
You've been here plenty of times before, like you've been there. You've been around the squad as we get closer to these deadlines. Like, how does it feel though as a player? Do you ever lose that kind of sort of sense of what if and nervousness and all that kind of thing, knowing that there's going to be such a big announcement?
I think it becomes slightly different because you know what to expect. You kind of remember that feeling, but that feeling only comes maybe once or once every year, once every 2 years, once every 3 years, depending on how many tournaments you get to go to. I think it's a moment that you never take for granted because you never know when your last tournament will be. But every single player from the most capped, like the likes of Jill and Steph, to the least capped, the girls who haven't been to a tournament, I can imagine have that same kind of butterflies in the belly waiting to hear what Serena has to say on Wednesday. I have to remember then.
Yeah, you mentioned Steph. How is we spoke to her last week. She seems properly up for sort of proving her fitness, but it must, how is she considering? Obviously, everyone's talking about her and her fitness going.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if there was one person you'd have to put money on to be in the best shape possible and to do all the right things, it would be Steph. I completely understand why Serena wants to bring her in, wants to give her a chance. I know people are saying, she's been injured largely this season, but anyone who's played with Steph, played up against her, knows what she can bring to the team, whether that is on the pitch, off the pitch. Obviously she's not the captain, but she's still a fantastic leader, and the girls know that. Serena obviously knows that and respects that, and she's doing fantastic in training. Like I said, everybody's keeping the level, and Steph's part of that. So, she's got as good a chance as anybody as getting picked for the squad.
You're used to coming into camp, one of the most experienced players, used to coming into camp, World Footballer of the Year, various title winners. Today you come in as a free agent. How does that feel? Does it feel different?
Not really. I'm getting things sorted behind the scenes, keeping my business to myself, and the most important thing for me right now is performing for England. But I can imagine a couple of people might be excited to hear my next team, but they'll have to wait. Anticipation.
So you're cutting off my next question before I ask. I like that. That's really clever. Yeah. No, I was just going to say, how close are you to deciding the future?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty nailed on what I want to do. It's just a few formalities, but literally less than this many people know. So you're not getting it out of me. So I don't want to, go around and have lots of rumours and talk about it. I'm so focused on playing for England this summer. Obviously, I've also been injured this season, so I want to make sure my performances are right for England. I've made my decision for my club and let that get sorted, and my focus is fully on performing with the England badge, on my chest.
And I bet you can't wait to get out there on Thursday.
Yeah, 100%. Eager, so excited to finally, playing on new kit as well, which everyone's excited about. To finally get a game, after all these training sessions, we've been putting a lot of hard work. Like you said, none of us have played a 90 minutes or a game for a while now. I think our last one was actually 120. So, it'll be exciting, and hopefully we get a good crowd there, and we can start to feel that buzz of the tournament starting to begin and kind of get the ball rolling.